Hello, I'm Matt Yerger with ADS, and in this video I'm going to show you everything you need to know about our new APEX 8-inch radio replacement solutions. Our APEX kits take a new approach in how we replace the factory radio in newer vehicles. Aftermarket radios have been virtually the same size since the 80s and 90s, despite factory radios getting larger and dashboards getting smaller. 7-inch screen has been the industry standard, while many new vehicles come with an 8-inch or larger factory screen. To replace these with a traditional aftermarket radio requires a dash kit to adapt the vehicle to fit around the smaller screen. These dash kits are typically expensive and they reduce the screen size, and in many newer cars it's impossible to even fit an aftermarket radio due to depth restrictions. With APEX, our approach is simple. Rather than adapting the vehicle to fit around that smaller radio, we replace the radio with a screen of equivalent size. These radios are also modular, meaning the screen and the radio chassis are separate. This eliminates the issues we face with depth restrictions because many of the factory systems also use a modular system. The APX-S8 kit includes metal mounting brackets and hardware for both the screen and the modular chassis, a vehicle-specific wiring harness, an antenna adapter, and most kits include a USB adapter or a USB hub adapter to retain the factory USB location. In addition to the APEX kit, you will need an APEX compatible radio. In this video, we'll be installing the Kenwood Exelon DAX800XR. To see a list of compatible radios, go to our website at iDatalink select compatible radios, and filter by APEX-S8. You will also need a Maestro RR or a Maestro RR2. Some vehicles do require the Maestro RR2, but that will be specified in our fit guide. We will also be using the KEN1 head unit adapter for JVC and Kenwood radios. This adapts the vehicle-specific T-harness included with the APEX kit to connect directly to the Kenwood radio. We make head unit adapters for all of our current radio partners. Some optional accessories include our navigation antenna adapters. A navigation antenna is required for wireless CarPlay and Android Auto to work. If the vehicle came equipped with a factory navigation antenna, you can retain it with one of our navigation antenna adapters, allowing it to connect directly to the aftermarket radio. The car we'll be working on today does not have a navigation antenna, so we'll be installing the navigation antenna that is supplied with the radio. If the vehicle came with factory Bluetooth, you can retain the microphone with our Mic 1 interface module. This retains the factory look and saves on installation time, as the microphone that comes with the radio is wired and needs to be installed at the headliner near the rearview mirror. Now, before you can begin the installation, the Maestro RR or RR2 needs to be flashed for the vehicle and the installation guide downloaded. Now, we've gone ahead and pre-flashed our Maestro RR, but if you would like to watch a tutorial on how to flash the Maestro RR, there will be a link in the description. If you are also installing our Mic 1, it too needs to be flashed for both the vehicle and the radio that it's being connected to. To watch a tutorial on how to flash the Mic 1, there will be a link in the description. We'll start by removing the factory components. As mentioned before, the installation will vary depending on the vehicle. This video only provides a general overview of how the APEX kits install. Once the factory CD player and screen are removed, we'll set these aside as we will need to remove the brackets for the installation of the new radio. The factory USB hub in the vehicle is located in the center console. It needs to be removed so it can be replaced with the USB adapter included with the APEX kit. Next, we'll connect the Maestro RR and KEN1 to the T-harness. If you are using the Mic 1, connect it to the T-harness using the install guide provided after flashing. If not, you will need to install the microphone supplied with the radio you are installing. Now we can connect the T-harness to the vehicle's wiring harness and install the USB hub adapter into the factory location. The USB cables will need to be routed through the center console to where the radio chassis will be installed. In this vehicle, it's located where the factory CD player is. Next, we'll remove the brackets from the factory CD player. These will need to be attached to the Kenwood radio using the APX bracket adapters and supplied hardware. Next, remove the brackets from the factory screen. Like on the radio chassis, these brackets will be attached to the bracket adapters supplied with the Apex kit. Then they're attached to the back of the Kenwood 8-inch screen using the supplied hardware. Now we make all the connections to the radio chassis. In this vehicle, the radio chassis installs at the factory CD location, but the location may differ in other Apex vehicle solutions. The vehicle installation guide will specify where the chassis is mounted. The display cables and ground wire are routed through the dash to the screen location. Connect the screen and secure it with the original hardware. Reconnect and reinstall all the trim panels and the installation is complete. The Apex kit and Maestro RR will retain the factory radio and climate controls, including the touchscreen climate if equipped. It also retains steering wheel controls, the factory reverse camera, and vehicle settings. This vehicle came with a secondary display in the gauge cluster. It's used to show caller ID, music information, and navigation turn by turn. In most vehicles, the Maestro RR will retain this functionality with the aftermarket radio. Some additional features include performance gauges, tire pressure monitoring, door trunk and hood status, and parking assist. So as you can see, our APX-S8 radio replacement solutions seamlessly upgrade the radio without a reduction in screen size. For more information about our APX advanced dash integration solutions, visit us at iDatalink Maestro.com.